Okay. People. Okay, it's not good. Ian, I'm not hearing anything coming out of anything. It's not? Oh, it's about 6 seconds delayed. Okay, hold on. But I should be hearing something because I'm recording it right. I mean, I'm live. Sure. No, you're running. But yeah, but I can't hear I can't hear anything. You know what I mean? Like there's no sound up here. Is it just because there's no music playing? Excuse me, people. We are getting some shit dialed in. Now this is playing, but there's nothing happening. Okay, so, but I can't hear anything. That's weird, right?
Don't pay no attention.
Yeah, we're just figuring out. Last minute, we everything fell apart. Wow. Ooh. What is that about? I know, but why is it so hot? Hold on, we're almost there. Really close. We're having trouble figuring out how to monitor the sound. Is it because those are so low? How does that? Okay, let me ask everybody out there. Can you hear the music? And is it too hot? Is it distorted? Does it sound okay? Does that sound okay? Oh. Okay, you sure? Can you get downstairs and actually look and listen and see if we're doing okay? Now, real quick, I'm going to switch over to a CD just to make sure I can transition here. And then we'll get on to some things. But yeah, you wouldn't believe it. Exactly about an hour before I was going to stream, pardon me, we all of a sudden realized that all the tests we had run over the past few days were only through this one piece of software, and we didn't have it connected properly to a StreamYard to actually play the audio. So for the last hour, we've been scrambling to get this ready, and I think we have it ready. Can you hear that? You can hear that,
Going
right?
into the music business is really exciting. I'm really
What?
learning a lot about
The levels are low? Okay, cool, good. Thanks for the feedback, people. So I could probably turn those speakers down, right? I'm gonna make that stuff hot. So. Okay, here we go. All right, so the mic was low too, huh? How's that sound? Yeah, everybody let us know how that sounds, the levels. There's record. And I'll go back to CD. CD is way hotter, but that's just the nature of the beast, I think. Just want to make sure nothing's distorted. You can hear me. I'm not going to be talking a whole lot. I'll be mostly just playing music, but I won't be talking over the music like this. So, okay, Ian, what do you think? Okay, let's see what the comments are saying. Let me get back to here.
Neither source sounds distorted. That's good. Record is quiet. That's okay. That's because it's a low record.
Okay, live chat. There we go. What is this advert popping up? That won't let me. Okay, here we go. No, I don't want to see the advert. I want to make it go away. What is that bullshit? Okay, here we go. Okay, so record is quiet. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna maybe just have to ride the. If all records are that quiet, we have a problem. But I think it's because that record is just. This is the record, the test record. I didn't want to test with a real record, so we're playing Christer, whatever his name is. So maybe he just recorded it low. Who knows? But we're gonna start doing this, I think. Now, since we're just warming up here, I'm gonna play kind of some not my favorite stuff that I'm gonna play tonight. I'm gonna play some throwaway stuff just so that we could make sure everything is working as far as levels. So I'm gonna play a little bit of a cassette by a band that I was in and Ian was in called Repetophile. And it's basically the love of repetition. That's where that name comes from. And This is an old cassette that we put out back in the early 1990s. I think it was maybe 1990 when this came out. So let's get in some repetiphile if we can make it work. Oh, you know what helps is turn the power on the damn thing.
Turn it on.
Okay, is it working? Let's see. Let's see if the cassette works. I hear it coming. I hear it coming. So this is repetiphile, everybody.
Within 5 minutes, I'm not paying any attention to him. I'm just marveling at the durability of the human ear.
Here's the original cassette.
Marveling at the durability of the human ear. Durability of the human ear.
Okay.
Real-time tweaking.
Marveling at the durability of the human ear.
Yeah, I didn't want to play like the real rocking stuff. I'm really looking forward to turning you guys on to while we're doing this testing. So, it's repetiphile.
And the fourth is accented.
Described as a white male in his early.
Wow, I like going through those things. Look at these split. Okay, so is that audio sorted, Ian? Do you think we're ready to roll with real stuff, or we're still in test mode? Kind of goes together.
Several tattoos.
So we're ready. Yep. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. What's people saying here? Did y'all hear my diploma just casually Phil Collins? Oh. No, I didn't. All right. I'm freaking out because I'm seeing the YouTube instead of the StreamYard. Okay, there's me live. Okay. Right. So, repetiphile, playing now. Tape loops, skipping records, samples, played over and over and over again. No date on this, but I'm guessing 1990. So, I'll stop talking over the music as soon as we get everything sorted here. I'm here for Ian one more time about our levels. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, we're good. Now,
We're good enough.
let's start the real show. Okay? Interesting thing I got to tell you guys. I don't really usually stream during the daytime, right? So I wasn't thinking about skylight and the way the sun moves through here during the day. So I had everything set up over here, and I realized the sun is going to come right over my goddamn laptop while I'm trying to stream, which means you can't see it and all the shit. So anyway, I had to move everything over, and now the sun's coming through right now. Of course, right when I start streaming, right? But not a problem. Now let me just tell you really briefly about what we're going to be hearing today. I went through my collection and I pulled out lots of physical media, tapes, CDs, records, and I'm trying to avoid any kind of copyright claim on the music, just as a kind of a little sporty game for myself. I just wanted to see if I could do it. So I pulled stuff out that either me or my friends made, or very obscure punk bands, power pop, all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff in here. So I'm going to start. I don't know how good I'm going to be with keeping a flow that makes any sense, but we're just going to start playing some stuff. Let me start just so that I can get this out of the way. I want to play a song by my band Silica Gel, and this will be our last honest to goodness test of levels. So if you hear anything going on during this that's not right, levels or my microphone or something, let us know, and I'll get to it. Silica Gel, this came out originally in 1993. The song we're going to hear is Master of the Game, and basically it's a recording made of all vocal samples. There's a sample or two of some hollering from the North Carolina Spivey's Corner Hollering Contest that used to happen. Maybe it still does, but this was in the early 90s, late 80s when we went. And we bought a record of a bunch of hollering from 1970s. It was like kind of like yodeling. So I get this hollering record. We take some samples of the hollering and then we slow it down and we mess with it. And then I had a recording of a shortwave radio report that I recorded off shortwave radio of somebody getting hit in the street, a pedestrian being killed in the street. And the only way they could identify the body is by reading off a description of tattoos. And so one of the tattoos was called Master of the Game. And that's why we called the song Master of the Game. So that's what you're hearing when you hear this. And now let us do it.
Sex with a woman, have sex with a woman,
Not
have
that song. Okay, this song, Master of the Game. I'll shut up now.
Police need your help in identifying a pedestrian killed on 285, 285, between Old Dixie Highway and Connolly Drive. Described as a white male in his early 30s with curly brown hair, a mustache, and blue eyes. Blue eyes. Blue eyes. Blue eyes. He's 5'9" tall and has several tattoos. Several tattoos. Several tattoos. Several tattoos. Several tattoos. A snake on his upper left arm with the word Gemini, and a skeleton in a Confederate uniform. And on his left back shoulder, the words Master of the Game. And on his left back shoulder, the words Master of the Game. Master of the Game. Master of the Game. Master of the game. The game. The game. The game. If you believe you know the man, call police at 779-6660.
All right. And that was the Silica Gel, 1993. 50 Noisy Children Party album. And while Ian is tweaking things, I will tell you about this next thing we're going to hear. Some really kind of underground, unknown, weird stuff. The story I've heard about these guys, they're called the Wacky Talkies. The Wacky Talkies. Story I heard about them was that they were all session musicians or really highly trained musicians, but then they did this band that was completely ridiculous and overproduced. And anyway, the song we're going to hear off this album is called I'm Going to Kick Myself in the Balls. Okay, here we go. Enjoy. All right. That was the Wacky Talkies with I'm Going to Kick Myself in the Balls. I'm sure you will wake up with that song in your head tomorrow morning, and you can blame me for that. You can blame me. Now, next, this is a band that completely different than what we just heard. It's a band from down here, down south. They're called Ear Power. Ear Power. See up there, EARPWR. They were kind of an electro dance band, but very fun. It was a girlfriend boyfriend team. Boyfriend had a suitcase full of really cool old style electronics that was pumping out rhythms, and he had a bullhorn of some kind, a electric bullhorn, and then he had his girl was doing just all the vocals and the singing. So this is them. Many great times with them at parties, and this song is about their cat named Sophie. So Ear Power with the song Sophie coming up right now. I just realized the track listing on this is wrong. There's Ear Power. They're really fun as a live band. They would never, whenever I saw them live, even if they were at a club with a stage, they would always set up right in front of the stage in the audience, because it was just them two, a suitcase full of effects, a bullhorn, and a microphone. So they would rock a party. Real fun people there. Now the next thing I'm going to play, totally different than this, totally from a different era. It's from the 80s. It's a band I discovered really by accident when I was a kid, because I loved this cover. It's called Moose and the Mudbugs, Milk Crate Takeover. And this came out in 80-something, 85. And look, it's autographed to somebody, not me. But there's Moose and the Mudbugs. And I'll be playing Milk Crate Takeover right now, assuming all goes well here with the setup. And thank you guys, not only for showing up, but for being patient with me getting used to doing this and our sound levels. And eventually we'll get it sorted perfectly. But thanks for your feedback in the chat. I'm trying to look at it when I can. And again, thanks for being here. There's a lot of stuff I want to play for you. So let's go. Milk Crate Takeover, Moose and the Mudbugs. Hopefully this works.
You know, people, I had this vision, and in that vision, what I foresee happening in the very, very near future is a milk crate takeover.
There's not a room that's too large, not a house that's too large. We attach to one another. You better guard your mother. Well, we infiltrate the masses. We creep into all social classes. We're getting stronger every minute. And there's zillions of us in it. Milk crate takeover, here we come. Milk crate takeover, throw away your guns. Milk crate takeover, here we come. Milk crate takeover, we're having so much fun. We're not real good looking, just something to throw a book in. We got no need for showers, all we want is power. Well, we started pretty quiet, and now you all become to riot. And there's no way to put an end to us, so relax, don't make a fuss of us. No crate takeover, here we come. No crate takeover, throw away your guns. No crate takeover, here we come. No crate takeover, we're having so much fun.
I haven't heard this in like 20 years.
There's not a room that's too large, not a house or garage. We attach to one another. You better hide your mother. When we infiltrate the masses, we creep into all social classes. We're getting stronger every minute. And there's zillions of us in it. No crate takeover, here we come. No crate takeover, throw away your guns. No crate takeover, here we come. No crate takeover, what happened? So much fun. We are invincible, we are hot plastic, we are symmetrical, we are fantastic. We are invincible, we are hot plastic, we are symmetrical, we are fantastic. We are invincible. We are hot plastic. We are symmetrical. We are fantastic. We are invincible. We are hot plastic. We are symmetrical. We are fantastic. We are invincible. We are hot plastic. We are symmetrical. We are fantastic. We are invincible. We are hot plastic. We are symmetrical. We are fantastic. We are invincible. We are hot plastic. We are symmetrical. We are fantastic. We are invincible. We are hot plastic. We are symmetrical. And we are fantastic.
Hell yeah. Moose and the Mud Bugs. Man, I hadn't heard that in so long. I like Moose and the Mud Bugs. I've never seen anything else by them. I don't even remember if I've listened to the other songs on this record very much. I just love that one song. There's only 4 songs on here. But anyway, Moose and the Mud Bugs. Now, next, we're going to play a record by an old roommate of mine, former roommate of mine. This came out in 1990. The band is called Wanton Loveboy. But it's basically just my roommate, my friend Dave Jordan. This came out in 1990. And I love this song. It's called A Million Stars Above. Let me make sure I can play side A here. Side A. Okay. Hopefully this is the right side. Is the speed on here? We're going to have to guess on the speed. Hold on a second. Probably 45. Oh, 45. There you go. Okay, now, Wanton Loveboy, 1990, from Raleigh, North Carolina, on Cubist Productions. Here we go. Love this song.
Crack window, there's a man who hates his mother, and a ladder reaching halfway to the sky. He's eating dinner, there's a million stars above, and I have to get some air into my life. The woman's with them, she feels it's like wrong, but she dresses right and mentions the right thing. It's hard to breathe, and the candle's burning low. How soon will he realize? The ladder only reaches halfway. When I look down into the fresh clean air, when I look down into the fresh clean air, when I look down into the fresh clean air, when I look down. Bring a tank now, it's a million miles away, and the smoking haze that's thick around my eyes. It's way above you, all the smoke gathers around, safety and asphalt drop the feet of pressurized. You won't know this, but there's secrets going on, and you've got to have it in, or else you don't. Plain and simple, the smoke keeps getting thicker, I can't see the way, and I'm about to choke. I'm gonna jump right now. When I look down into the fresh clean air, when I look down into the fresh clean air, when I look down into the fresh clean air, when I look down. Crack window, there's a man who hates his mother, and a ladder reaching halfway to the sky. He's eating dinner, there's a million stars above, and I have to get some air into my life. I'm gonna jump right down, I'm gonna jump right down, I'm gonna jump right down. Jump right down into fresh, clean air.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I always love that song. Little poppy indie something there, and I love David Jordan's vocals where they crack in the chorus. When I look down, I love that. Okay, Wanton Loveboy. Now next, another 7-inch record, and this is a band that I used to go see a lot back when these came out, 1990 something, early 90s. I'm guessing this is a psychobilly punk-esque band from Ohio called Psychobilly Cadillac, and these guys were pretty hard rockers with this kind of psychobilly flavor, and the singer played an accordion on stage, And I was at a show where he completely smashed that accordion all over the place into little tiny bits and pieces. And this little piece of something there is from the accordion. That's the piece of accordion that I saved that night. Anyway, let's play some Psychobilly Cadillac. I'm going to play a song called Three Little Monkeys. And I think you're going to dig the energy on this one. I love this band. They disappeared. I think they put 2 7-inches out and then they were gone. Here we go. And look, I'm sorry about the levels. I'm going to have to get a mixer, I think, so I can adjust each level of each thing, separately. But apologize if the levels aren't all that right now. Here we go.
Give me some monkeys on the left side of the ding-dong slipper.
That's what they say. That's what they say. Three little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell up, broke in his head. Went to the doctor. Doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. No more monkeys jumping on the bed. No more monkeys jumping on the bed. No, 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 baby. It's your daddy. Three little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell up, broke his head. Went to the doctor. Doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. No more monkeys jumping on the bed. No more monkeys jumping on the bed. On the bed, no, on the bed. No more, no more.
No more monkeys.
Yeah, I love that band. And, if I do more streams like this, which I will, I'm playing more Psychobilly Cadillac for sure. Next up, we're going to play a band called Insane War Tomatoes. They were from Chicago, I believe. They were kind of a performance art rock band, kind of predated Guar, I think, maybe by a little bit, or maybe came out around the same time as Guar. They had some of the same kind of really dumb stage presence things. I'll just show you here. I'll show you when the music's playing, but there's their Kiss gatefold tribute. Anyway, these guys dressed up as crazy shit on stage, and they would blast the audience with slime and everything. And they're a ridiculous rock band. So here we go. Insane War Tomatoes. I'm going to guess at the speed. Hold on a second. Okay, 45. All right, here we go. Insane War Tomatoes from Chicago. This is probably 1990. 1990. Oh, now this thing is giving me a problem. Hold on. Here we go. This is called I Live in an Asshole.
We get bored here, we watch a ton of TV. Then we get mesmerized, that's how we stay happy. Can't make me cut my hair, can't make me uglier. I live in an asshole. Asshole. chocolate to me. That we can memorize, that's how we stay happy. That's a story, sound familiar to you. Maybe you live on planet Dingleberry too.
All right. Awesome. Insane War Tomatoes. Love them. Haven't heard from those guys in a long time. Pretty rocking. Now I'm getting into the rock vibe, so we're going to throw some rock and roll, punk rock at you, and start it again. Thanks. The next one's going to be some kids from Southern California. I think this came out in the early 2000s. If I can get the damn thing back in there. Okay. Adams from Southern California. Punk rock, kind of a Dickies vibe. I hired these guys to do an after show party when we were doing Mark Mothersbaugh art shows out in California back then. Great people. Now, all this stuff rules. Let's just play one. These songs are great. Now, I'll hold this up while it's playing. But here we go with the Adams. Let me make sure it's the right speed. Here we go. Adams. Fuck yeah. Adams, everybody. Love them. I'll be playing more Adams on future shows. Now, I've been dying to play this. This is some power pop. These guys were from down south here somewhere, I believe. I discovered this when I was hanging out at a radio station in Charlotte, North Carolina when I was a teenager. And the guys that gave it to me, and it's great. I thought it would be a new wave record when I picked it up because of the design, but it's power pop. And it is new wave, but it's power pop. So let's hear Panic. I'll let you check out the cover in a second here. This song is called When You Dance. And I think this was their hit as far as a hit goes with these guys. It was the song that got airplay. Oh, I need to clean the record off. Hold on. Real quick. Yeah, this one, I wish this, I had this on CD for sure, because this is awesome. Here we go.
lips, shaking your hips. Well, I sure do like what I see. When you dance, 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 when you dance. Oh, the moves you make, the way you shake, I'd like to say all night. Just watching you do what you do. You know you drive me out of my mind. When you dance, 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 when you dance. When you dance, 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 when you dance.
Yeah, I love that song. Loved it since I was like 12, I think. All right, awesome. That was Panic. Now, next up is music by another friend of mine, a friend of the VC, vinyl community. He has since disappeared from the vinyl community and from YouTube in general, but back when he was around, his name was Punk Points. Punk Points sent me a copy of his band's CD. It was like a homemade CDR in this spray painted plastic bag, Colonial Vipers. It's a punk rock band. And I'm going to play a song off this called Hey, Hey, Hey. And it's about hay fever. So here we go. This is a great track. And I tell you, Punk Points was a great channel, great dude. I think he also had a channel called Hyper Viper. Great guy. I hope he's doing well. Colonial Vipers, everybody. Here we go.
Everywhere, been a fucking season weekend, no money, my eyes are full of tears, cause I got, hey, 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 I got, hey, 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 I got, hey, 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 Diva, hey, Diva, oh, I got, hey, 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 I got, hey, 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 I got, hey, 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 Diva, hey, Diva, oh.
That was great, right? I really like that song. So that was Colonial Vipers, our friend Punk Points, and that was awesome. Now the next one playing is a favorite of not only me and Raleigh, where they're from, but a favorite of the vinyl community when they discovered this a couple of years ago. Tizzy, all-girl hardcore band, punk band from Raleigh. This is the only release they ever released. There was only 100 of these made. I saw their very first show, and I fell in love as soon as I saw them. And we're going to hear at least one song. Maybe I'll let it play through two songs because they're pretty quick. This is Tizzy. We're going to hear Oh Shit, and probably the next one too. Same story, New Monster. Okay, here we go. Tizzy, everybody. One more about Tizzy. Right on. Tizzy, my favorite band from Raleigh at this point in my life. Now, the next thing we're going to play is a big mystery. It's a big mystery. I've played it on my channel before, but check this out. It's a mystery test pressing from 1980 something on there, 2, I think it says. 82. The band might be called QUI. I don't know, but it's a mysterious, unknown test pressing that I've had for decades. Some punk band. I know nothing about them, but first song is called Rat. And we're going to play that song right now. Priceless, unknown test pressing.
Cease to hear me. If you stand up, you won't have a fucking chance. Rat! Run like a rat! You run away from the big fat cat! Rat! Run like a rat! You run away from the big fat cat! I'm mad as hell and I ain't gonna take it anymore! I'm mad as hell! I ain't take it anymore! The cat is a super business machine! From New York to Los Angeles! They talk about the great and California! For a handful of men build nuclear reactors! What's good for the industry doesn't coincide with human existence! Run like a rat! You run away from the big fat cat! Run like a rat! Run like a rat! You run away from the big fat cat!
One day I'll figure out who this is. Proper use of feedback. Proper. Yeah. So that's the mystery. That's the mystery. Now, next up is not a mystery. It's a band from Ohio called Dr. Bitch. Dr. Bitch from Ohio. Related to the Sockeye Posse, if you are familiar with the band Sockeye. Some of the same dudes running in this band, but this is a very heavy band, very ridiculous band. And the song that we're going to hear is called Flawless. And the story that I heard from the band is that they knew some guy who was like a bodybuilder kind of guy. And he was always looking at himself in the mirror going, oh, I'm fucking flawless, man. I'm fucking flawless. So that's why the song Flawless exists. And we're going to play it right now. Track number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bitch with Flawless. It's probably going to be loud as hell. Uh-oh, wait a second. I got it set to the wrong damn thing. Hold on. All right.
Hey, whoa!
Okay, so sorry, was that just tell me, did the volume change really horribly there at the beginning of that song, and did it fuck it all up? I don't know what happened there, but I hope you heard that song. Now, the next song, can I just get somebody in the chat to tell me if we're okay now as far as sound? Did you hear the last part of that song okay? Was everything good?
Bring the levels up again.
What?
I mean, we can keep adjusting.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying. I just want to get a little word here from the chat, and then I will go back to playing things. I just want to make sure that we are not wasting time by playing stuff that you can't hear. All right, now this one is going to be. Anybody want to tell me in the chat if we're okay sound wise? You don't see anybody in the chat saying nothing, do you? Oh, okay, you don't. You're not.
I don't see anything yet.
All right. Well, I want to know if y'all could hear that last bit of that song there. Last part was fine. Started crazy loud, then went very quiet. Okay. Sorry, man. We're just learning here. Because it was hot for me coming out of the monitor speakers, so that's why I turned it down, but I guess I turned it down too much. Anyway, this next song, I know. We got to play stuff that I did because I know there's no copyright. It's a band I was in called Rabid Salesman. We did a song in 1992 called Fucking a Beer Bottle. And I'm the vocalist, and it's damaged. The tape was damaged, the demo tape. So you hear a little part because, you hear a little glitch in it. But anyway, here's Fucking a Beer Bottle. Here we go. And let me Fucking a Beer Bottle. And now we are going to play some of a popular release right now in the punk rock violent community. We're going to play some Schizos, their new live tape show they did in Tennessee not too long ago. This is the blue version, of course, and there's a white version as well. And this, we'll just play the first little bit of this live performance by Schizos, punk rock from down south. And here we go.
Okay. Schizos. Always first. What the
Thanks.
That was Schizzos. I love Schizzos. I am a Schizzos completist. You know what that means? That means you're geeky enough, dorky and nerdy enough to have every single physical release, every version of the band. That's me with Schizzos. Love them. Now, I also love, as you know, my friends in the band Sockeye. And Sockeye has an album called Retards Hiss Past My Window. And that's the name of the album. Look how it's nice and legible. Very nice handwriting. There's a Sockeye, and that's my sock monkey, Chumpy. He still lives here. He's in the room over there. But that's a photo of Chumpy, and this is their 1990 release. A lot of these things are 1990 for some reason, but there they are. And we're going to hear the killer first track on side 2, and it is called Boy with Breast Implants. Boy with Breast Implants, in case you didn't hear me correctly. Boy with Breast Implants. By Sockeye. Here we come.
In the summer when the weather gets really warm, something good comes from every...
The side is mislabeled. It says side 2, but it's actually side 1. So I got to play this side 2. They'll mess with you, those people. They put the wrong labels on the wrong side to mess with you. All right, here we go. Boy with breast implants.
Little boy no older than 6 was teased daily by all the school bully pricks. Because of his age, most youth are inbound with a pair of tits that would make Dolly Parton proud. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy. The scene that he felt haunted him day and night, and nary a day went by with a being and a fright, because his school chums all had such nice tits. But from this boy's chest, no joke to admit. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy. Father was sad, and then he got sore. He took to calling all his boys' schoolmates a whore. But daddy knew action speaks louder than words, and a boy with no breasts is kind of absurd. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy. So Mr. Simmons got his boy some implants and some new Levi's 501 button fly pants. Now all the kids at school are as envious as not because of the jugs young Jimmy has got. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy with breast implants. He was a boy with breast implants.
The power that is Sockeye, everybody. Boy with breast implants. That song gets stuck in my head and it won't leave. It just sits there, swims around in my head. Boy with breast implants. You can't really argue with that. The premise of that song, boy with breast implants, you know. Now, let's slow it down a little bit here. I'm going to play some Insect Surfers. This is a band, I believe, I can't remember where they're from. I want to say they're from Virginia. But anyway, I got to see them in the 80s. They opened for the Waitresses and somebody else, some other 80s band. But they are listed online as described as psychedelic new wave surf music. So that is what we're going to hear. Insect Surfers, everybody. And this song is called Sound of the Surf. See? Okay, here we go.
I hear the sound of the surf, information of the earth, electro wave fills the air, radiation above the flare. Is it the sound of the cold atomic ray? Oh yeah, or just another name for the earth? Thunder's lightning has been changed, oh yeah, to just another sound of the surf. I hear the sound of your lips, information, sinking ships. The hot flash does the work, from sand to glass to molten earth. Is it the sound of the cold atomic ray? Oh yeah, or just another name for the earth? Thunder's lightning has been changed, oh yeah, to just another sound of the surf. Is it the sound of the cold atomic ray? Oh yeah, or just another name for the earth? Thunder's lightning has been changed, oh yeah, to just another sound of the surf.
Hold on. Oh. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm muting the microphone when the music plays. Did that help the sound any better? Because I think maybe the microphone was competing with the other thing. So anyway, Insect Surfers. Love that band. And now, next up, there's a band from another kind of punk band from the South. I discovered them when I lived in Charlotte in the early 80s. And they're called NRG. And this is just a dub of their first tape. It's not the real release, but their first tape they ever put out was called What's the Deal? I think it was around 1980 something, early 80s, maybe 84, maybe 83. In any case, they put out a tape, What's the Deal? My friend gave me this dub of it that he's had for years because I never could get the original, but they're a cool punky band from Charlotte. They later changed over into kind of an indie rock psychedelic thing, but the first tape is pretty punk. And the song that I'm going to play for you is called Eat Shit and Die. And I'm going to mute the microphone and then we're going to play it. Give me a second.
Don't tell me anything that you don't really mean. No, daddy, oh, that's just not part of my scene. I don't get it too far, cause fun is off face. Oh, just a bunch of full-time stay. It don't make me cry when you tell a lie. It don't make me cry. Just eat shit and die. Don't give me thought it's like a kid from the TV. All that crap they expect me to believe. Radio, newspapers, magazines are full of shit. When you lie like that, it really makes me sad. It don't make me cry when you tell a lie. It don't make me cry. Just eat shit and die. It don't make me cry when you tell a lie. It don't make me cry. So eat shit and die. Don't tell me anything that you don't really mean. No, daddy, oh, that's just not part of my scene. Don't get it too far, cause fun is off face. Oh, it's a bunch of full-time stay. It don't make me cry when you tell a lie. It don't make me cry. Just eat shit and die.
All right. That was NRG from somewhere down in the Carolinas, I think, maybe Virginia. Can't remember. That's great stuff. Now, next band I'm going to play is called Colon on the Cob. Colon on the Cob. This was a 1991 release, and the song we're going to hear is called Pumpkin Pyorrhea. And it's about having problems with your teeth. So here we go. on the Cob, everybody, with Pumpkin Pyorrhea. Hope you enjoyed that. I know I did. Now, the next one we're going to do is going to be... okay, this is ridiculous, but we're going to do this. This song is by a band that I was in called Crapper Keeper. Okay, there's us in all our glory with wheelchairs and masks and stuff. And we did a song called Chewbacca is Gay. And we did a version that we recorded on a boombox in a basement. So basically, we just set up our equipment next to this boombox and recorded a song. So this is what it sounds like. Chewbacca is gay, everybody. I play guitar and I sing. There you go. Track number 13. This is 1993 or 4. 1993 or 4, I think.
We're Crapper Keeper. Be warned, we are not musicians. This song is called Chewbacca is Gay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Chewbacca is gay. Chewbacca is gay. Chewbacca is gay. Chewbacca is queer. Chewbacca is
All right, this is the part where everybody gets to sing along, right? That's this little guitar part here. You say,
Chewbacca is gay. 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 Chewbacca is gay! Chewbacca is gay! Chewbacca is gay!
But he's a motherfucking good leg.
That's right.
Okay, Crapper Keeper, Chewbacca is Gay. Big hit record for us. Bought a house with the money we made from that song. But now I want to hip you to something. Anybody familiar with Red Fang, the band Red Fang at all out there? Red Fang, great band, currently Portland, Oregon, I think is where they're from. And a couple of the guys used to live out here in the Carolinas when they were little kids. They were little teenagers. They used to hang out at our house. Our house was called Pine House. Long story, but it's kind of a party house, and it was located inside an apartment complex called Pine Knoll Apartments. So we called it Pine House. We had lots of parties there. We had a kind of a makeshift recording studio in our basement. And this band, Stewface, says here on the bottom there, recorded at Pine House, 1993. Stewface features the drummer of Red Fang, John Sherman. I think this was his first or second band. So here we have a record with John Sherman playing drums. Oh, yeah, and I drew this stupid face on the cover. I drew that for them, and then I did this logo for them back in the day. And so anyway, we're going to hear Stewface, and I believe the song is called That's It. So here we go. Oh, wait. Got to make sure it's on phono. God damn it. I don't know if it's the right speed. That's it. Okay, here it is. Right speed now. Featuring John Sherman of Red Fang fame. Stewface. even when John was a teenager, he was killing those drums. It's always been a pleasure to watch him play. Like when I go see Red Fang, I just do nothing but watch John play drums. It's awesome. But even back then, when he was a little kid, he'd come to our house and he would beat the fuck out of those drums. It was just woo, crazy. Now, playing a 7-inch now, this is completely different, but just as great. This is a band called not the Misfits, the Misbits. And see how it's all bit mapped? How clever is that? Misbits. Hard to explain. Kind of electro punk stuff. Let's just play this song called Death Bots Killing. Whoops. Where the fuck is Deathbot's Killing by Misbits. Great stuff. I'm into it. Now, we are going to play. All right, this is ridiculous, but we got to play it. All right. First band I was ever in, I was in junior high school. I think it was Foaming Tonsils. And we didn't really even have real instruments. I think we used, I think the drummer had drumsticks, but we used cardboard boxes and pillows. I think I had an acoustic guitar that was one of the guy's family's acoustic guitar. We weren't musicians and we had no instruments, but we made music. And so here's a song called, what do I want to do? Man, let's try Dead in the Road. Okay, this is 1982 or 3 or something like that. Dead in the Road, everybody. Foaming Tonsils.
In the road, take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Stop this speeding car. Didn't know I'd be the one. Who's driving? I'm not gonna stop for you. Now you're dead in the road, lying there flat on your back. Shift my master into reverse, take it back to finish the job. Stop! riding your bike on the side. You hit a rock and fall. Sure, I see you, but do you think I care? You're in my way, and that's too bad for you, because I'm plowing right through. So now you're dead the road, lying there flat on your back. Shift my master into reverse, take it back, finish the job. Bump, 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 now you're dead the road. Bump, 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 now you're dead the road.
Foaming tonsils, everybody. Yeah, that was something. Now, moving right along, we're going to take this for another about 20 minutes, till 2 p.m. EST. So I want to play this band, which was from Raleigh, North Carolina, E.T. Rock, Message from Space. These guys used to have a cable TV show where they would just do these videos for these songs, and it was basically just pretty girls walking around while the song was playing. Anyway, this is a crazy record. Let me see what song I was going to play. Okay, yeah. Space Police is what we're going to play. So, E.T. Rock put out this record in the 90s. And it's like, I guess space rock is what you would call it. And it's kind of a concept album about a fictional band called the Spacers. And the singer's name is Jim S. Pace. So he calls himself Jim Space. Anyway, but here we go. E.T. Rock, Space Police. And by the way, I traded one of these records to Jello Biafra of the Dead Kennedys. He was looking for one. So years ago, I made a trade with him. So this is Jello Biafra's style of stuff. Just warning you. Here we go. Space Police. Uh-oh. It's not playing.
Come to the space station.
Uncontrollably then.
Space station. It's unbelieving. Space station.
It's not deceiving.
Space station.
It's the real thing.
Space station.
Come on, anybody.
Nope, wrong song.
From the
Checked out from Sky. Eternity here to base. We're tailing a rocket headed right for the Mars no zone. System says it's checked out from Sky City by some rock band called the Spacers. Don't these jokers know they'll die if they land down there? We're gonna fly them over.
Understand. We're at the end of our line, and now's the time to bury our bones at the sand. The space police are in our sight. They're flashing lights. We're going through, we got a job to do. We'll exercise our ultimate rights.
Battle!
Running wild, flying free, space police, you won't catch me. Running wild, flying free, space police, you won't catch me. Space police are everywhere. Space police, I don't care. Don't land on Mars, we'll all be stars. Get ready, 'cause we're almost there.
We just received word that the spacers have landed in the no zone on Mars.
All right. The spacers come through again. Yeah, isn't that great though? I just love how, sometimes things are so bad, they're kind of good. And that's E.T. Rock to me. I was always attracted to the sheer ridiculousness of why this existed. Like, why does this exist? It's great. What the hell? No wonder Jello Biafra wanted one of these. Now, moving right along, I've got another weirdo band that probably nobody's ever heard of. I found this 7-inch in LA years ago in like a 50-cent bin or something, and picked it up, and I probably haven't heard it since. So this is the 000. 000. Yep. And this is their EP Be a Zero. Okay. Wonderful artwork. You can tell I'm really into things with really wonderful artwork. That's it. Okay. So here they are. We're going to hear Be a Zero. Be a Zero. Here we go.
Serious from the 000.
Yeah! Hey, this is Joe Normal from the 000.
I'm Mace, but you can call me
And I'm Mr. Insane. I'm gonna have to waste you.
And we just made this EP just for you. And for those of you who don't like it, the decanter got something to tell you. You better love it. So listen to the 000.
That's
and
right.
If you don't like it, jump out a third floor window.
Yeah.
So on with the show.
Can you see us on a magazine with rock down hair to fit the flashy scene? Wanna big shot and notice me, sink some cash, put me on TV. Double, 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 oh, do you wanna be a zero? Double, 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 oh, when a 000. I wanna be with all the millionaires, I might look out and find one sitting there. All you girls who really envy me, you know you wanna be just like me. Double, 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 oh, do you wanna be a zero? Double, 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 oh, when a 000. And I'm metropolitan to the Gulf of Mexico, to the West in LA, control the whole USA, and the metropolitan to the Gulf of Mexico, to the West in LA,
Be a Zero, everyone. Be a Zero by the 000. I like that one. Now, this record here, kind of weird story behind this. A friend of a friend had this band called the Cool Dudes. And it was basically just this one guy. From what I remember, he was kind of a heavy set, kind of geeky guy, but he played all the instruments and recorded it all himself. And then he died, like, of some weird disease when he was young. I can't remember how he passed away, but he passed away. I saw this record and I just broke it out to listen to it. And I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. I'll play that. So this is a song called Battle Flag. I think it's about getting picked on and beat up in school. But we're going to play this. The Cool Dudes, everybody. And this is probably 1987 this came out. Yep, getting beat up in school. I can relate. Bunch of faggots. Cool Dudes. It was just one dude, though. Yeah, there's the Cool Dudes. Now, I'll play just a couple more things. I'm playing this for Cam. I know Cam is going to want to hear this. Oh, no. Fuck. I got to go downstairs and get one. Hold on. I'll play something else, and then I'll go play this. Because the record's not in the damn sleeve. All right, we're going to play a song by a band called Picasso Trigger. They were from Raleigh, North Carolina. They're really cool. There they are. And I'm going to play a song called Valentine. Let's see if I can do it. I'm going to go run and get that record. Oh, you son of a bitch. God damn this thing. Hold on. Valentine by Picasso Trigger, everybody.
I remember my skin was too low. I had no room to grow. I remember the times were too cold. I remember how your fingers made the show. I remember you, love, Valentine. Patience was wearing thin.
pass the trigger. Okay, just 2 more songs. I'm going to play a song off of this record right here. Yeah, it's my band from when I was a kid. Rabid Salesman, punk rock. We had hype stickers on the record. This one said, "This album contains no hits yet." And another one said, "This album contains lyrics, warning." So we'll play a song off this. This is 1988. I was the vocalist at the time. And the song is called All-Star Jeepers, and it's about shoes. And here we go. It's recorded in 86, released in 88. Took us 2 years to save the money up to release it. I think it's on the right speed. Hold on.
Pineville, North Carolina, population 4.
Okay, here we go. All-Star Jeepers. Here we go.
Talking down the road, playing hide and seekers. I was talking down the road in my all-star jeepers. I was jamming in rubber. They were coming to my toes. When someone asked, "Yo, man, where the hell did you get those?" I said, "Family dollar, my fair friend. And if you don't like it, I will mash it into your face in my all-star jeepers. All-star jeepers. Yeah. Talking to Punk Town, and my jeepers were flipping. I was talking to Punk Town, and those punkers were tripping. They said, now everybody's doing it. I started a fad. Everybody's got my jeepers, and I'm starting to get mad. In my all-star jeepers. All-star jeepers.
Yeah. All right, just one more song, guys. One more song. And just for the vinyl community, because I know how popular this is in the vinyl community, I'm going to play a jazz record. One jazz song. Okay? Bus Brown. Now, this is signed to my friend John, but John didn't want it and gave it to me. Bus Brown was a guy from down here, and I think he was from this area. And when I was in college, me and my friend found boxes of these records at the side of the street. And that was before I knew to take we just took a couple of records. And then we went to see him live. There's the flyer. We went to see him live soon after that. Met him. He was a cool guy. So I really dig this record. And we're going to play one song off this called Running Wild by Bus Brown. It's really cool. I think you'll dig it. And that'll be it. And I wanted to thank you guys for coming. I'm sorry about all the things with levels and shit. I'm going to try to get a mixer, I guess, and so I can do this right next time. But thank you so much. If you have any questions about the bands I played, put them in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can on that. Right now, let's hear Bus Brown from the album The Storyteller. This is called Running Wild.
Running wild and carefree, I'm feeling good. Now look at me. I'm here today, maybe tomorrow, never knowing when. With Marie and then Shirley, and then Marie again. Have you ever felt like running, driven and running with the wind?
running wild, can't they see? If I slow down, they'll run over me. Now if I did, would it matter? Never knowing when, with Marie and then Shirley and then Marie again. Have you ever felt like running, ripping and running with the wind? Running wild, so they say. Let them talk, I'll do it my way. Now if I did, would it matter? Never knowing when. With Marie and then Shirley and then Marie again. Have you ever felt like running, ripping and running with the wind? Running wild, can't they see? If I slow down, they run over me. Now you did, would it matter? Never knowing when. With Marie and then Charlie and then Marie again. Have you ever felt like running, ripping and running with the wind? Running wild, I will and carefree. Running wild, feeling good. Running wild, look at me. Running wild.
All right, y'all go run wild now. It's the Lord's Day. Run it wild. Come on. All right. Thanks for showing up. I love you guys. I really appreciate you being patient with us. And thank you, Ian, for all your help. Jeez, man, we got it going literally minutes before we went live. So, and not perfectly, but we did it. And thank you again for your patience. I will get this sorted out and we'll, I'll do another stream and I'll play a lot of this stuff again since we didn't have excellent sound this time. But man, we got through it. And thank you again. It was great seeing a good chunk of people here the whole time. And John Bipp, thank you for your influence in getting me to do this because, yeah, I like your stream. So anyway, peace. May the rock and roll gods bless y'all on this Lord's Day. Go run wild. Running wild.